Hey everybody, welcome to the shop. I want to take a moment here to thank our veterans, the ones that made this country a great place for you and I to live. Remember those that went on for us. Because of them we can live like we do today here in America. I want to thank those. I want to thank those that are still serving us today. God bless you. My hat's off to you guys. I thank you. I got an exciting video coming today here. We're going to start out. We're going to build a wine rack. We're going to have a 6-bottle wine rack. It's going to be up and down that you hang on the wall. Be 2 bottles here, 2 bottles here, and 2 bottles up here. And I got some poplar here that I had left over from a previous build. We're going to make it 4 inches wide. Each support for the bottles are going to be 10 inches long with 45s on them, mitered. So we're going to start out by cutting these down to 4 inches. First thing we're going to do is rip this one side off of each board so we can get us a good straight edge to go off our fence with here. And then we'll rip them down to 4 inches. Get these cut out at 4 inches. Once we get these cut out at 4 inches, we're going to take them over to the planer. We're going to run them through the planer here. Remember what they look like as they're going in. They look rough, dingy. See if we can't get them looking better. So here we go. I told you I'd tell you how thickness I made these in the thickness size. They are exact 11/16. Start drilling these holes. If you remember, we made our little X's and I put a little pilot hole in there to start my bit in. use 5-inch sander here. We're going to start out with an 80 grit. We're going to work our way down to a 120. And then last but not least, we're going to finish them off with a 240 grit here. Man, these are looking good. Wow, they're surprising me, guys. Hey, look at this. Now we're only through our 120, and man, that's already smoothing up and looking good. If you remember, we drilled these 1.5-inch holes in here. A little rough in there. So our next step's going to be, we're going to go over to the spindle sander over there. We're going to get them smoothed out. We may take the router and put a light chamfer around the sides of these on both sides. I haven't decided yet. Or I may just use a piece of sandpaper and knock the rough edges off. We'll see when we get to that point. So right now I'm going to get things set up over the spindle sander. Get things ready to go. You know what's next. Meet me at the spindle sander. All we're doing is, I don't know if you can see that or not, smoothing them up in there. We're not trying to make them bigger or oblong or anything. We're just smoothing them up so they feel good to the touch. Just like put your finger down in there or whatever. Get at it. Alright guys, I got her ready to go for the next step here. Next step's going to be sanding, but I want to show you a little something first. If you hear some cracking or some thunder and then lightning in the background, oh yeah, it's raining. Cooling it off a little bit here. Yeah, I'm excited about the rain. Alright, here we go. Let's get you set in here now. Now we're going to start gluing up, putting these together. And after I get them glued and get them put together, get them where I want them, I'm going to stick a 1.5-inch brad in the bottoms of them there. Come up through the top. And then we'll let these dry up. And then we'll get ready to put the back on it and the hanger here. So I'm using tight bond glue. Rub it in just a little bit. Don't have to be awful excited on this with this because we're going to be putting some brads in it as well. So put a little bit on this side here. Rub it in a little bit. Get her set down here. Get her put where we want her there. brad in him. Turn it over and do the same thing here to this one. Now always beware when you're shooting this. If you're watching me, I'm going to raise my fingers up out of the way. Don't shoot yourself with it. Okay. Get our next one here. Get it put up here and get it put on. Let's see here. I think I got it upside down, don't I? No, that's right. Alright, now let's get her spun around here and get some glue put on it. Go. That's what she's going to look like when we get her done. Get the back put on it. Be able to hang it to the wall there. Alright guys, we're back. I got her all sanded up down to 220. I got the back sanded and ready to go. Now we're ready for the next step. Next step's going to be attach the back on it. So let's get some glue on it here, get it started. I'm going to kind of put a little mark here to where we're going to be, so I'll know where to put my glue at. Make sure your corners are still lined up. There we go. Don't take much glue. Now keep in mind when you're shooting your brad nails in where they're going to go, because you don't want them to go and come out your holes for where your wine bottles are going to be. That wouldn't be good. Oh yeah. Just helps hold everything together. There we go. She'll hang on the wall like that. You'll put a couple wine bottles here, a couple wine bottles here, a couple down in here. Man, this thing's looking good, guys. Now we're just going to finish it up, touch it up here. Make sure we got all of our glue squeeze out and everything out. And then the next step will be ready for finish. Alright guys. Wait till you see this wine rack. This thing is looking gorgeous. My wife wanted it a dark walnut. I know, it's hers, so I did a dark walnut. But, to my surprise, this thing come out looking sharp. Let me let you see it here. Look at that thing, guys. Isn't that just gorgeous? Nice looking wine rack right there. Nice looking wine rack. Well guys, that wraps this one up. Beautiful piece here. Beautiful piece. Just turned out absolutely stunning. Now I got to take it in and put it on the wall for the wife. So, hey, I've had fun here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, hey, subscribe. Like it. Hit that like button. Drop me some comments below on some things that you're building or that you've built, some projects. I'm interested. I really want to see them. I really do. It's just gorgeous, man, the way that thing turned out there. So I'm glad you all joined me today on this little fun build. Didn't take very long, a couple of hours or so, but had a blast. So until next time, bless you. Thank you.